Hello, my name is Zoher Noordin. I'm currently finishing my bachelor's degree in culinary arts at PHMS. I'm at the moment also finishing my internship in Geneva, Switzerland, the French speaking part at Café du Centre, and I also worked in another restaurant called Pied de Cushon. They're basically under the same company, Sweetel. So my key responsibilities, I had morning duties which were basically vacuuming, making burgers, plating perch, making lemons for perch, making lemons for fish, preparing the whole fish, cutting off the fins, removing the gills, cleaning it off, also removing the pin bones of sea bass, just the fillet of sea bass with the skin on. I also had to cut parsley, make a tray of lobster. A tray would consist of 12 lobsters, and basically, I had to finish that before 11 o'clock before I go on break. And the after my break for half an hour, which is mostly lunch and break, I would come back and I would have more leeks to chop, mise en place for the cold kitchen and the hot kitchen at the same time, mostly. Also, vacuuming a lot of sauces, meats, learning what goes where and why. Why do we do it? I really have uh, I would say, I think, brushed up on my French language. I had studied it before in Kenya, in Nairobi, where I'm from, but I never expected to be here, in the French speaking part of Switzerland, in Geneva, especially. So I was, how do you say, very bad at it, rusty, very. My French language is basically very poor. But I would say after coming here, after working with the diverse and hardworking team at Café du Son and at Pied de Cochon, I have learned quite a bit of French, and I have learned some, how to speak with the French people, how to work with them, how they work. I've also learned a bit of French cuisine, learned how to really respect ingredients, work on my time management skills, as I had a lot of work to do, many duties, and as you get better, your duties keep on adding up. So you get faster, become more professional, and in this restaurant, they could not afford mistakes. I mean, during rush hour, I believe these people here we used to do at least 500 covers a day. So you had no room for error. You had to be perfect. Don't sacrifice time for quality, and don't sacrifice quality for time. Skills that I did learn in Café du Centre, as I said, time management, uh, working with the team, working under pressure, multitasking. Times I was vacuuming and cutting at the same time, or sometimes I would get to do some service and do mise en place at the same time. Um, I would say also learning French. I haven't learned it fully, but it's enough to start a conversation, and I've learned quite a bit. I can converse a bit in French, so I would say I have also grown as a person, become more independent, learning to live alone, you know. Um, Also, as a person, become more confident. As what I would feel they should change in the workplace would be some things like, I mean, you can get your pin bones removed from a fish that by your supplier. It saves more time. Also, I believe nowadays we can get chopped parsley. We spend at least 1 hour, chopping parsley, going left to right, just running. And I do believe in that 1 hour I can do so much more. Also, I would say when I first came in, I was very scared, intimidated by the workload. But um, I mean, I didn't feel part of the team. I just felt excluded. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't know the language. So I do believe they should work as someone new comes in, make them feel better at home, show them why they do this, what is it for. I mean, when I started, I didn't know what was what for. I was just told to do them, that's all. So I do believe they should work on that. How I add value in the workplace. I would say before I didn't add any value, but now I do believe I add value. Like they trust me more with more time consuming, difficult tasks, stuff that I would in the beginning I don't think I would be told, like making the tarts, making the pies, uh, doing service, proper service without anyone, having over to look my back. I could manage my own in this foreign kitchen, which was surprising to me as well. And really, jumping up the ladder as a trainee to now feeling, as part of the team, one of the staff, and being treated in that way, where I see myself in the next my next career development goals. I want to stay in the kitchen. I do not want to move out. I love it there. I would say I would want to travel somewhere else, experience another kitchen somewhere in a different part of the world, see how they do things, and also hold my own in another foreign kitchen. I believe I've really enjoyed this experience and I want to start all over, making new friends, meeting new people, learning a new language. So, yes.